wanted this anime to succeed. I really did. I've been praising the story. I've been saying how the little dragon thing was cute. Even this guy right here is kind of cute. Things like this. There's some good things about this anime. But everyone knows how trash of the animation was. Everyone knows how trash it was. Not the graphics in general per se, but more of like the PowerPoint grid like 1 FPS bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So everyone was criticizing the anime, the animation, all right, the animation style. I get it, but they had one job. Every single anime, every single studio knows this. This is like the most basic shit. The most basic shit in script writing. The most basic shit in like storytelling. Why, if you can't have a good ending, why only make it 12 episodes? Make it 13 episodes. Give us some, bro. Even like make shit up. Make it original. It doesn't matter. You just gotta sell the ending. You gotta sell the finale of a first season 1. Now here there's gonna be a season 2. But guys, I don't even think I will even watch season 2 if they have a season 2. Because there was just no hype, nothing, no foreshadowing, none of this, nothing. Zip, nada. It just feels like there isn't gonna be a season 2. And if there isn't a season 2, it's like, I understand. It's like they just flopped the whole ending. They just flopped the whole finale of season 1. 12 episodes, man. I hope there's another episode, because this was just, I'm sorry. I've been defending this anime from episode 1, and little by little, they just keep rug pulling me underneath my feet. This ain't crypto, but so over and over and over again, I defend this anime. Not once, not 2 times, not 3 times, maybe 4 or 5 times I defend this anime. Calling the animation, yeah, I just speed it up, just to cope with it. I love the storyline. I love some of the characters. They were just well done. I love Arthur's past, how he was like, he was this stoic king turned heartless. Now he has a second chance to change that, to change for the better, to actually live out his life, not as just a tyrant of a king, but maybe perhaps have another chance to be the greatest king to ever have lived once he pretty much becomes unstoppable in his anime once again. But there's no hype like that. There's no foreshadowing like that. There's not even one jump skip, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just so sad to see, the potential of this story was just so fantastic. But for them to just end it with some rumors about, oh yeah, guess what? Arthur's really strong. What does that even do for me? Like, I known this from episode 1 he was gonna be strong. We know right from the get-go that, like, even in his past life, he was super OP, broken. It's just that he had a little trouble with his feelings. He was a little too stoic. He went too much in one direction as a king, as a person. He became bloodlust. You know what I'm saying? He lost himself in his own power. It happens to the greatest, I know. But this is just a huge disappointment. My day has been ruined. How does that go? My disappointment is immeasurable and my day has been ruined. Like, honestly, like, I could say so much. Oh yeah, this episode was enjoyable. They fought the boar. I got to see this Kanoichi, fight. She's really cute. Yada yada yada. I could say things like this. But knowing that it's the last episode of the season, like, bruh, come on, man. You gotta shoot for the stars. You gotta aim for the moon. You gotta build up the hype. You gotta give me something to look forward to in a season 2. You gotta just you gotta just give it to us. Even if you gotta make it up. Like, I don't give 2 shits. I hear they deviated from the main story anyways, from the manhwa. So this is just one of those animes where if you're planning on watching it, have the lowest expectations in terms of animation and how things are turning out in season 1. Everything's just been one roller coaster after another. You could give it the benefit of the doubt, but even the benefit of the doubt, you know, it's ain't gonna. You're not doing yourself any favors. Why defend this anime? You know, why defend it? You know, it's just sad to see, guys. I mean, all right, I don't want to keep being like this negative Nancy. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that shit. All I gotta say is that, all right, this was season 1. It is what it is. I can't get my time back. If you enjoyed it, that's fantastic. I'm happy for you. I am 100% happy for you. If you really did enjoy this, because I enjoyed at least, I'd say 70%. So it's not like a total fucking failure for me. At least not for me. For a lot of people, this is like dog shit. For a lot of people, this is just dog shit. And for me, it's like maybe a little bit, like maybe average, maybe a 6 out of 10. You know, it's not. You know, it's not. For me, it wasn't. You know, terrible. I just wish I had. You know, I wish they just did more with this last episode. You know, episode 12 of the beginning after the end. This is the end. This is just over. Game over, man. I don't know if I will watch season 2. If I do, it's just gonna be like there's like a 1% chance I'll watch season 2. Like, let's just leave it there, all right? And I'll just see how I feel. Because there's just so much animes now. I can't watch shit that just disappoints me in season 1. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless it's highly recommended by a close friend or something. It's gonna have to be like something grandiose that's gonna push me towards this. Maybe I hear, you know, a better studio, but no, I hear the same studio is gonna animate it again. And then because I heard it deviated from the main story, it's like, bro, are they gonna do that again for season 2? It's just one thing after another. It's just so many red flags at this point where it's like there's just no point in me watching season 2. I'll just take season 1 as is, give it a good 6 out of 10, and just move on. We're just moving on, guys. There's no point in, you know, crying over spilled milk. 6 out of 10. Fuck it. I enjoyed the shit that I enjoyed, and I'll be disappointed in what I think could have been better. It is what it is. Nothing in this world is perfect. Of course, now I'm just slurping that copium at this point. You know, I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to be positive. You know, because this was my time. This was our time. We chose to watch this anime when we could have watched something else. You know what I'm saying? We could have watched something else. Oh, and guess what? He didn't make it to A class. Made it to B class. Way to go. You know, nothing phenomenal at this point. Well, we'll see what the future holds. If I watch season 2, you know, it's like small chance, but I really doubt I will watch season 2 unless something heavily comes up. Unless you guys can convince me in the comments. This ain't seeing the light of day. That's all I gotta say. You'd have to pay me like right in this instant. I would have to be paid. But we'll see. We will see if I will watch it for free on my own volition, you know, my own choice, on my own freedom of will. But yeah, this is just a huge 6 out of 10. You know, it's not necessarily a 4 out of 10 bad. And it is average. You know, a lot of things are average, especially the animation. You know what I'm saying? But overall, it's like a 6 out of 10 because like I said, I did enjoy quite a few episodes. You know, I really did. But overall, overarching everything is just like, oh my god, bro. There's no point in season 2. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, that is all, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, I'm happy for you. If you're in my camp, you know, where it's like, damn, I wish there was more, then, you know, that's how we feel. But if you thought this was dog shit, I get it. I fucking get it. But that is all, guys. Yeah. That is all. Season 1 is over. Time to move on. Goodbye, Arthur.